Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Bitcoin just peaked over $50,000 again. We're currently coming back down a little bit. We're cooling off a little bit. It's alright. I'm still in my long positions. I still remain extremely bullish. Ethereum just got over $3,800 again, currently coming back down just a little bit. Link is back over $30. So what I'm going to be doing is going through Market Cypher, going through some of the higher time frames, showing you all of the indications that I see and why I think they are super bullish. But before we get into that, if at any point you enjoy this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribing, joining my community here. I really appreciate all the support, everybody. My last few videos have been blowing up, kind of. I've gotten over 200 views on my last two videos, so there's some of my best performing videos. I've also gained a good amount of subscribers the past couple days, so to all you new subscribers, thank you for the support. And now let's jump right into this. I'm going to start off on Bitcoin's monthly chart here. And so what you'll notice from this is as Bitcoin was going on this massive rally, putting in its all-time high of 64K, we were forming this one massive momentum wave. And so obviously once we hit the peak, momentum wave started coming down. But now if you look, the VWAP is sitting right below the zero line, about to cross over. And if you look on the momentum wave, the blue is cutting into the dark blue, showing that we are about to get a green dot on the monthly chart. And it appears like it is going to be above the 60 line here. So that would be huge news for Bitcoin if we can get a green dot above this 60 line here. The only other time that happened was back here in 2016. And let's just see what Bitcoin did after this green dot. About 3,187%. Now, do I think Bitcoin's about to put in another 3,000%? Probably not. But the fact that we are about to print a green dot above the 60 line on the monthly chart is further confirmation to me that we still have more room to go in this bull run. Now jumping over to the 2-day time frame, there are a lot of bullish indications on this 2-day time frame. Starting off right here, we have a green dot on the momentum wave. Also, if you look at this money flow wave, this is the type of money flow wave we like to see, especially on the higher time frames. You could see the clear curvature, clear direction. It appears to be heading back up, and it looks like it is about to cross back over the zero line. So this 2-day money flow looks extremely bullish to me. Plus the RSI is still flashing oversold. When this green line is below this purple line, it will be green. That shows that Bitcoin is oversold according to the RSI. When this line is above the purple line, it turns red. And you can see how far separated these two lines are. In order for Bitcoin to be considered oversold on the 2-day, it would need to get all the way above this purple line here. We have a long way to go before this 2-day RSI says that we need to cool off. We did also just get a green dot on the daily. Money flow is still kind of flattening out here. For a clean breakout above 50K, we would like to see this money flow come higher than this previous wave. But we do still have to keep in mind that there are some bearish divergences on the daily. There's a possibility that this cool-off period right here was the result of the bearish divergences and we don't actually need to go any lower, but that's just something to keep in mind. Now, looking at the 12-hour is kind of a completely different story from the daily time frame. Let me fix that line right there. If you look, you can see some clear hidden bullish divergences on the 12-hour. The momentum waves steadily getting larger on the bottom while the price is moving up. So there's a bit of conflicting indications from the 12-hour to the daily. 12-hour looks super bullish, and if this daily time frame needs to cool down for a little bit before we can make some massive moves, just because it isn't looking the prettiest, I would not be worried. Now, it does appear like we are going to get a red dot on the 4-hour wave here soon, but it also looks like we might get a 4-hour money flow crossover in the near future. Maybe we get a red dot up here followed by a green dot with the 4-hour money flow crossover, and maybe that could be the push we need to get over the swing high of about 50,500 back here. So overall, I think Bitcoin is very bullish. Possibly we could get a bit of a retracement down to some of these support levels before we get heading higher, but pretty much all of the high time frames from the month down to the 12-hour are printing bullish signals, and it appears like we have established plenty of support right here with the double bottom. Now really all we need to do is get back above this resistance line at about 49,900 and then hold it as support for a move higher up. Now jumping over to Ethereum, we actually have already gotten the green dot on the monthly time frame for Ethereum, appearing super bullish here. 3-day for Ethereum also looking pretty bullish. We got a green dot. The RSIs are both starting to curve upwards, and it actually looks like the purple one is getting very close to the red one here. If this purple one crosses above the red one, then this RSI would flip to oversold for Ethereum, which would be very interesting if that happens. We also have the money flow wave starting to recover here. You saw a nice curvature, and now it's starting to point upwards. And look at this daily for Ethereum. Near perfect money flow crossover. This perfectly curved back over into the positive. We have increasing money flow in the positive. And look at this momentum wave. We got a green dot down here, and it shot straight up to the 60 line. And interestingly enough, does not appear to be getting any thinner here. It's actually widening out, showing that on the daily, this move still has plenty more room to go. And another interesting thing, if you've been following my Twitter, or I might have talked about this in one of my videos, I've seen what could be a inverse head and shoulders on Ethereum here. We got a left shoulder, head, right shoulder here. And I said that it kind of looks sloppy, but it still has the possibility to play out. So if you take a target for this head and shoulders and put it on the breakout point, you can see that we are actually sitting right at this target level of about 3790 to 3800. And now, just because we hit the technical target of this doesn't mean that was the entirety of this run. It's just a technical target. And the fact that Ethereum has been consolidating in this area for so long, holding strong support in this area, I think that in the short term, Ethereum still has farther to run. And finally, jumping over to Chainlink, we come back down below $30 here. Everything's cooling off a little bit. Bitcoin's kind of dumping a little bit here. But we still have a clean breakout of this triangle formation. And now if you take a technical target from this triangle, put it on the breakout point, you can see we are still a ways away from this target. The target is approximately 35.5, and again, just a technical target. I'd be happy if Link could pump up to $35, but I would also be much happier if it can continue going on past that. So looking at the monthly time frame for Link, it is a similar situation to Bitcoin. We're about to get a VWAP crossover. We're about to get a green dot above the 60 line. So that is looking bullish for Link. So far, on the Coinbase chart, every green dot on the monthly has been above the 60 line here. So very interesting to see this momentum wave at its lowest point on this chart. Shows to me like once we get this green dot, this move might be explosive. On the 3-day, looking very similar to the others, we got a green dot here, RSI's turning upwards. The money flow just barely dipped into the negative, and I mean, I don't know what to call this money flow. It is just hovering around this zero line right now. Didn't come very far below it. This is very interesting, but if you look back on Link's 3-day, you can draw a trend here. The money flow has been steadily increasing here on the 3-day. This is interesting to see. And now over here, we are just barely coming below the negative. So maybe this money flow wave doesn't have to come any farther down. It is currently above the zero line. So yeah, this is just really interesting. Looking on the daily time frame though, this money flow looks a little bit better, a lot better actually. Nice curved money flow. Green dot on this trigger wave right here with the momentum wave and the money flow both pointing sharply up. That is a bullish sign. Also, look at this RSI. It is basically vertical, pointing straight up. This daily time frame for Link looks super bullish. Also, just pointing out, we have a 17 on the daily DBSI for Link. But on the 12-hour, it seems like we might be starting to cool off here. If you zoom in, the white is starting to thin out here, showing that at some point in the near future, we're probably going to get a red dot. Doesn't mean this move can't keep going, though. If this VWAP just comes down, dips below the negative, we can get a green dot immediately following this red dot, and then it's off to the races again. And last little thing on the 4-hour for Link, this money flow looks pretty good. The VWAP is about to cross back over into the positive here, showing that we are going to get a green dot above the 60 line for Link on the 4-hour. So if Bitcoin can recover itself here, maybe get back above 50K, then I expect a green dot on this 4-hour wave, and hopefully Link can keep pushing on. So guys, how are you feeling about Bitcoin and crypto in September? What do you guys think of all these indications I showed you on the higher time frames that further point to a second leg of this bull run? And what coins are you currently longing right now? Put it down in the comments below. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and turning on my post notifications. And I will see you all tomorrow for my next video. Peace out, everybody.